Our Seema Modi joins us with a very special guest. Hey, Seema.
Carl, thank you. I'm joined by the President and CEO of Royal Caribbean, Jason Liberty. It's nice to be with you today, Jason.
Great to be here, Seema, and welcome to Utopia of the Seas.
Thank you. First, before that, I wanted to get your reaction to that assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump. Your thoughts on how this could potentially impact business?
Yeah, well, I think actually Carl used a great word, which was shocking. I think first and foremost, there's no place for violence in our political system, and there's no place for violence in society. And we very much hope that former President Trump mends well here quickly. I think that when we think about events like this, I don't think that we expect an impact on the consumer. The consumer remains extremely resilient. They're thirsting for experiences, and of course, we're in the experience game.
Yeah, talking about Utopia of the Seas, tell us why this ship is so important and how you really are hoping to dominate not just the cruise market, but the three-day market, and why that's so important to your bottom line.
Sure. Well, so first and foremost, I think we're a very kind of experience-driven mindset, and on our past couple calls, we've talked about that over half of our guests are actually millennials or younger. And when you survey those guests, about 42% of them say in the next 12 months, their plans are to actually go on shorter vacation experiences. And so we try to cater to 5 different generations. And sometimes that's a 7-night voyage experience, and sometimes that's a 3 or 4 night. And we want to make sure that when they go on that experience, to use a sports metaphor, so that they can go out and leave it all on the field. And Utopia has been designed with over 40 different restaurants, every experience you can possibly imagine. It's going to go to our island, Perfect Day at Coco Cay, and it's going to deliver unforgettable memories and experiences for our guests.
I mean, it's a massive ship, 18 decks, 21 restaurants. There's these huge slides and pools right behind us. Talk to us about pricing, because historically, 20% premium pricing for a new cruise. That's one of the benefits of bringing a new asset to the market. Can that hold going into the second half of this year?
Well, I do expect it to hold. We're still trading at a pretty sizable gap to land-based vacation experiences. I think that when you really listen to your customers, which I think our teams have done, you're really able to kind of hit it on the spot, and they're willing to pay up for a value experience, and they're willing to trade up for quality. And I think that's what we wake up every day trying to do.
I mean, that's interesting because other parts of travel are not holding out. We had Delta's CEO on last week. Prices are coming down for the airlines. We have Fed Chair Jerome Powell speaking today. When you look at onboard spending, Jason, I'm very curious, where are consumers spending and where are they holding back? When you're looking at spas, restaurants, excursions, what are you seeing? Yeah,
so, we get to see the cash register ring pretty much every minute of every day somewhere all around the world. We're not seeing any pullback from the consumer, whether that's planning their vacation experiences further out. That booking window continues to extend, and then on the ships, they go out and they just continue to spend. There is not an area on the ship that we've seen a change in their spending behavior. I think a lot of that is because of that value gap to land-based vacation, and also cruising has moved into true consideration with land-based now. So as the younger generations have come forward, propensity to cruise continues to grow at exceptional levels.
And when you talk about land-based vacations, you're talking about theme parks, Las Vegas. That's the customer you're going after.
Yeah, but when we look at our competitive set, of course, we compete in a cruise industry, but really we compete in the experience business. And when we look at what our guests are doing when they're not with us, they're going to Orlando, they're going to Vegas, they're going to all-inclusive resorts, they're going skiing. And so what we're trying to do is make sure that our experience, whether it's on the ship or at our private islands, is something that is highly competitive with land-based vacation. Because the cruise industry is $64 billion of a $1.9 trillion travel leisure piece. So our goal is how do we increase that share of cruise, less about how do we compete with Carnival or NCL or another cruise line.